Welcome to Vintage Variety. Today we're going to do a vintage jewelry unbagging, and hopefully we have some good items in here. So I'm going to get this opened and we will find out. I already see something really good. This is a French cut steel shoe buckle, and by the looks of it, it's probably Victorian. Zoom in so you guys can get a really close look at that. Made in France. These were very popular starting in the 1700s on into the Victorian era. They were extremely popular in France. There's little wonder that this one was made in France. The great thing about this is often they don't hold up over time. You'll notice how this looks really like it would be little rhinestones or marcasites, but all of this is just simple cut steel. And it's been done in such a way that it has a shine to it. So this is definitely an antique, and it's definitely a keeper. See, I have some earrings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the earrings to the side, and we will look at those last. This is an intaglio, and it has a little owl cut into it. Let's see if there's any markings on the chain. Hallmark Cards ink. I'm not sure if this is the original chain. You can see it has a barrel clasp, but this is nice. I like this. This is just a plastic beaded necklace. Very pretty though. Could use a good cleaning, but not bad. It also has a barrel clasp. This one is an enclosed barrel clasp. Barrel part itself is covered with one of these beads. And a brooch. This one has marcasites, guys. Looks like it might be missing one. The one that it's missing isn't really noticeable. And it is marked on the back. Listener. You guys tell me in the comments, does that look like listener to you? This was also tangled up with that necklace, and this is really cute. It's an old telephone. Has some chipping on the enamel. There's no stones missing though. And it's a two-part pin. This part has a pin on it, and then the back also has a pin. This is a silver-toned scarf clip. It's nice. It's in good condition. Another brooch. This one silver tone, and it's not signed, but I like this. This is nice. This is pretty too, guys. It has the safety chain. This is the opening. This just pulls apart. I don't see any markings on this piece, but it's a really nice piece of jewelry. This is cute. This is a little cat brooch. No markings on it, but in excellent condition. Let's see if this is marked. Pat pending. I'll have to do some research on this, but this looks really familiar. Not sure who it's by, but there's just something about it that just looks like I've seen it before. This is nice. I'm going to put this on the form so you guys can see it. Isn't that pretty? That's a very pretty necklace. All done in a silver tone. A very well made strand of glass pearls. Notice how they're knotted in between each pearl. They are in excellent condition. I love the vintage pearl necklaces with the glass pearls, especially the ones like this one that you can tell they were really well made. If you're a collector, some good vintage glass pearls is definitely an item you should have in your collection. You can't go wrong with a string of pearls, whether they're real or faux pearls. And here we have another set, and guys, these are just awesome. Tell these are glass by the weight. I don't think they're knotted in between each pearl, but I don't see any peeling or chipping or any kind of stains. Excellent condition. And just get a load of the clasp on this. Has little tiny rhinestones set into it. Let's see if it's signed. W. Lind. Put these on the form too and let you guys see how they look. They're so pretty. Look how pretty those are. Aren't they beautiful? I think it would be even prettier to wear them with the clasp to the side. It adds a really beautiful element to this necklace. Here we have another silver tone necklace. Sarah Coventry. So let's look at this on the form. I really like the way this one looks. Isn't this pretty? I may already own this one. I'll have to pull out my trays with my pieces of Sarah Coventry jewelry and look through them. If I do not own this one already, it will most likely be in my upcoming sale to celebrate reaching 2,500 subscribers. And that will be coming up in a couple of weeks. I'll have to pull all of my pieces together that are going to be in the sale to prepare for it. Pretty, look at the weave on that. It looks kind of like basket weave. This is a bracelet. Probably is about a 7-inch bracelet, but it's really nice. Let's see if there's any markings on this one. This one is not marked, but it is very nice. Another necklace, and I can already tell we are missing a pearl right there. The good thing is I have the pearl. I might do a little bit of research on this one because I don't think it's signed, but we do have this piece right here on the end of it. A lot of times that will indicate a certain designer. This is the last necklace, and this is a book chain. Fortunately, there is quite a bit of damage. You can see all the paints wearing off this piece. At one time, it was probably a really pretty piece of jewelry. I don't see any markings, but yeah, that's sad because this was really nice at one point. Now let's take a look at these earrings and see if we got any good ones. Hopefully, most of them will have mates. Okay, so these are milk glass, and they're really nice. They have the filigree backs like a lot of the Haskell or Western Germany jewelry will have. In fact, there's a few designers that used the filigree in their jewelry. They could use a really good cleaning, but other than that, they're in really good condition. They're unsigned, but still, I really like these. Once they're cleaned up, I think they'll be gorgeous. Here is another pair. Aren't those cool? Also unmarked. Not sure about the material on these, if this is plastic or what this is. They look like they could be gold filled or gold plated. See if there's any markings on them. They do look like they're gold filled. I'll have to look at them closer under the loop just to make sure. These are kind of wild looking. These also are unsigned. These are enameled, and I think they're in pretty good condition. A little bit of chipping right there on the enamel, but other than that, they're okay. And they're also unmarked. These are silver tone. Very cute, very lightweight. These would be really easy to wear. They're also unmarked. So far, everything has had a mate, which is really unusual. Usually, when I get one of these bags, there will be a couple of pairs of earrings that don't have mates. And then we have these. These are unsigned. These are all plastic. They're vintage, but they're not that old, and they're probably not of the best quality. But still, if you wanted to wear a pair of clip-ons, they're lightweight, they would be easy to wear. Another pair, again, these are lightweight. They're in really good condition though. This one is just really strange looking. I thought this was cantil work, but it's not, now that I've gotten a closer view of it. They are old screwbacks. I don't see any marking on it. They look pretty neat though, don't they? Or at least this one does. I'm not sure if there's a mate in here for it. There is. I bet these would clean up really well. These aren't in very good condition. You can see a lot of the enameling's worn off of them. I'm sure that they could be repainted. This is not baked on enamel or anything like that. This is what most people would call cold painted. So I'm sure that they could easily be repaired. Little button earrings. And they are signed Japan. I've done content about earrings. A lot of times when you run across these earrings, you might look at them and think, oh, it's probably from the 50s or the 60s, you know, something that your grandma wore. But you may be surprised, some of them can be a lot older. And I'll put a link to that content below in the description box. These go with the pen that I had earlier. Where did that pen go? Certainly does. Looky there, guys. That's a set. How about that? You don't always get sets in these jewelry bags. And the earrings are unsigned too, but how neat is that it's a set? We're missing some stones. The good thing is I'm going to guess that there was only one stone this color and that the rest of them are pearls, faux pearls. And that means that I should be able to repair these. They're unmarked, but they're really pretty earrings. And guess what, guys? They match this necklace. Another set. I have just won the lottery today with this bag. Another set, perfectly repairable. And if you'll recall, I did say I'm going to do a little bit of research on this necklace. Down to our last few items. These are pretty. These are really pretty little screwback earrings. They aren't marked, but I really like these. I think these are gorgeous. The enameling is in really good shape. No missing rhinestones that I can see. These match, and these are Sarah Coventry. These are really unusual looking earrings. I think that they will clean up. See how dirty they look? I don't know if that's dirt or if it's glue. But look at these. These have moon and stars. They're very celestial looking. I like these. I like the way these look. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that these will clean up well. This is a cufflink, I think. And here we have, I thought these were earrings, but these are also cufflinks. This one is a little bit bent. Could probably be straightened up. some wear on it, but not much, not too noticeable. I feel like this was a pretty good bag. There were quite a few good pieces in it. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to share these items with me. Please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications on more content about collecting vintage and antique items. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.